Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Shanahan.
And I'm Vince Vitrano. Police in Cudahy are investigating their first homicide in at least 2 years. Police found a body outside an apartment complex on Adams Court about 5 o'clock in the morning. Officers seen searching through the woods and nearby properties, but they say there's no threat to the neighborhood.
If you see something out of place, you see something suspicious, as always, call the Cudahy Police Department and report that activity.
Medical examiner's office was called late this morning. State Patrol investigators also coming to help.
The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office says Supreme Court Justice Patrick Crooks died of natural causes. The 77-year-old died in his chambers at the state capitol yesterday. Governor Scott Walker has ordered that the American and Wisconsin state flags fly at half-staff today. Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett presented his 2016 proposed budget to the Common Council this morning.
A $1.5 billion budget includes a tax levy freeze, knocks about 10 cents off the property tax rate. The mayor put big emphasis on public safety.
Since I took office, we have together increased the police department operating budget by 54%. Any way you look at it, we continue to make a huge commitment to public safety. That and putting Milwaukeeans to work remain my top priorities. To maintain a steady staffing level, we will be hiring 100 new police officers. A class of 35 will enter the academy later this year and will hit the streets in May of next year.
The full council will now debate the proposal before ultimately voting on it.
Construction on the first handicapped accessible playground in Milwaukee County is in its final phase. Hundreds of volunteers will be working for more than 12 hours every day through Sunday, finishing Kayla's playground in Franklin. All the supplies and man hours have been donated by the community in Kayla's memory. The 8-year-old had cerebral palsy and died a few years ago. Among the volunteers were construction students from Franklin High School.
This is a project for the community, and it's to teach the kids that there is learning and that there is community service that needs to be done, and to put themselves in a situation where they're actually bettering themselves and doing something other than for themselves.
They'll be finished with the final construction phase by Sunday, but the playground will not be officially open until October. If you'd like to help, you can find out more information on our website, TMJ4.com.
And a great stretch of weather. A little cool for some folks this morning, though. 42 in Burlington and Lake Geneva. It was 52 here in Milwaukee, 48 in Port Washington. With that dry air, while it cools down very quickly at night, also warms up very nicely during the day. And we're going to be stuck in this streak for quite a while. Oh, it's going to be great. Sunny, low humidity, light wind, not just for today, but for the rest of the week. We're not giving it a pick day. We're giving it a pick week out there. Yesterday was nice, except for the breeze, and that looks like it might be the worst day of the week. Not a cloud in the sky across Milwaukee. 77 degrees, southwest wind at 9. It's already 77. Dew points are in the upper 40s. The temperatures in the 60s and 70s. 60 in Port Washington. Excuse me, 66 as the southeast wind is developed there. Mid to upper 70s. Elsewhere, almost 80 in Janesville. You don't have to go very far away from the lakefront to get that warming effect, but it's already starting to cool down in Grafton and Saukville into the lower 70s. It is 75 in Mequon and 71 up towards Belgium with that southeast wind. There's the southwesterly wind at 5 to 10. Southeasterly wind right along the lakefront, except for at the airport. It is currently a southwest wind. Dew points continue to be in the 40s and 50s. Back off to the west, a little bit more humid, but that's where that will stay as well, as high pressure is acting as a roadblock, keeping that humid air into Minnesota, western Wisconsin, and into Iowa. That's the best chance of seeing some rain showers as well. The dew points remain in the 50s all week and into the weekend. And today's Goddard gauge, we're going to give it a 10, and I have a feeling we're going to be using a lot of them. I had to go buy some extra ones because 76 today, 70 at the lakefront, and now beginning to drop. Southeast ones at 5 to 15, low humidity. If you like today, you're going to like pretty much every day for the rest of the week. There's the front. It's slowing down. It's stalling out, and that's going to be the focal point for clouds and showers the next couple of days. Not here, but western Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa, even the Dakotas, as it's not going anywhere, as high pressure to our east is blocking it. So we continue to be status quo, sunny, light winds, and mild. Lows tonight dropping back into the 50s. Could see a little bit of patchy fog. Back into the mid to upper 70s tomorrow, but right along the lakefront, low 70s to even the upper 60s with that light southeasterly breeze. So for today, temperatures already in the mid to upper 70s. Southeast wind keeping it a little bit cooler at the lakefront. Tonight, some patchy fog developing and a low temperature of 56. Great sleeping weather. And this continues day after day after day. Nice rut to be in. Mid to even lower 70s. Lows will be in the 50s. Hardly a cloud to be found. Saturday is 72. Continues for Sunday at 73. And it continues into next week. If you're looking for rain, that won't happen until at least next Wednesday.